One of the most difficult things that I have had to reckon with, understand as someone deconstructing, is the position of women inside of churches, like the Kingdom Hall. If you are a woman, how is it that you are still a member of a church, of some kind of institution that does not allow women in positions of authority? If there is not deaconess, priestess, pastors, whatever they call them in your religion, that are representative of women, how are you still okay with being a member with all that scholarship has shown, especially if you were on this app? Because this app will tell you everything. I've learned so many things from this app, or at least have been pointed in the right direction with my questions, searching for the answers. And I'm talking about biblical sources. In Jesus' own story, Mary has a position of power. Mary the Tower, Mary the Citadel, not Mary from Magdala. It was a title. She was like the financier of his whole ministry. And one of the first at his tomb, hello, which is also part of an ancient motif, I'll have you. In Paul's epistles, he practically brags about the women he knows that hold positions of authority. Phoebe is a deacon. Eunia is outstanding among the apostles. Priscilla is named first before her husband and works alongside with Paul. The stories of Thecla were popular amongst the early Christians. And we could go on and on. But are you not paying attention to archaeology, to current biblical studies, to the context of the scripture, which we've seemed to somehow erase and whitewash? It's no longer the indigenous organic religion that grew out of a Swana region. It is now a state religion, a cult, if you will, and is completely cherry picked in order for these patriarchs, for these misogynistic pigs, to pick Timothy, a pseudepigrapha book, mind you, as the axis for why women can't be in positions of authority. We know now that Paul didn't write that bullshit. And I could show you 20 other scriptures to counter the ones in Timothy, but they won't matter, and it never will matter. So how can you be a woman and still participate in the system and not try to buck it or leave it or fight it, whatever? I couldn't. I just could never. It would wake me up. I'd be where I am today, which is kind of why I am here today. I started to ask myself these questions. Truth be told, it really wasn't intentional. I just started to get a critical thought for once outside of that indoctrination, that conditioning. Oopsies, I really shouldn't have been shaking the mic like that. I was watching it back. Sorry about that. Thank you, though, for your comment. I appreciate it. But women, if you are part of a church that does not allow you to get up on that stage and share stories about Jesus, why are you still there? Why are you still participating in that system that degrades you, that dehumanizes you, that takes you farther away from your higher power, from connecting to the source, to God, whatever you want to call it? Men are not the gate to heaven, to the divine. Stop allowing them to be the gatekeepers. It's weird. Wake up.